Hello and welcome.
Hey,
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 it's that time again.
it's about that time, eh?
It's that time again. Today is technically Sunday, right on the dot. It is 12 a.m. Sunday, August 14th.
Dang, it is
And
Sunday.
I'm proud to say that was only our fourth try recording the episode. Not the whole episode, but we did mess up the intro a couple of times because Windows decided to update and screwed with every bit of our audio settings on both ends.
All of it.
So that's really
For sure.
fun. Um,
And
today's
I don't.
intro song. Go ahead.
What about the intro song?
I was just saying today's intro song is "Land of Confusion" by Genesis.
Yeah.
What is it that he says in American Psycho? I didn't start liking them
Um.
until their second album, Duke.
Yeah. Something about Duke is where they really hit their artistic stride or
Both
something. Another
commercially and artistically.
commercially. Yeah.
We watched that movie this week. It's a good one for sure.
And it's one of my favorites. Patrick Bateman just baiting around,
Yep.
just always be
Um,
baiting.
always. So yeah, I mean, what's going on in your world?
Well, you. I mean, do you want the truth, or do you want me to say everything is peaches?
Everything's peaches.
Which
Well,
which one you want?
it doesn't matter if you got. I mean, I
Which
got
one
a
you
couple
want?
of things. I'm bringing a couple things to the table this week for in terms of
Okay.
topics, but nothing that I really feel like jumping into now. No breaking news. You know.
Yeah. So one of the things I've noticed lately is I feel like I'm like slowly, little by little, turning into the Joker a little bit.
Yeah, I can see
You
that
ever you ever get that feeling?
sometimes.
Like every little every little mishap. It's usually like it's not like anything big happens in my life really, but any little thing I just start like laughing hysterically, like any
Yeah.
little mishap.
I mean,
Like
that's the way to deal with it. I think.
I give you an example. I was I ate at that new wing place the other day,
Yeah.
Wing Max or whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
and I had the styrofoam plate of food, right? And they give you the little cups of sauce for like fries or whatever. And it was in the little Dixie cups, and I took the lid off and I set it on top of the styrofoam plate. And I was coming over to set it on the coffee table here, and the cup of sauce just slid off, hit the floor, and splashed all over the wall, like all over the wall. And I just stood there for a second and just started laughing, like crying, laughing almost.
That is unfortunate.
And I was like, "Oh, that's uh, that's probably not good," but here we are.
Well, you know, sometimes you get lost in the sauce. You lose your wing sauce.
I mean, I was lost all up in the sauce, and it was on my wall where I couldn't dip anymore.
So you didn't drop the wings, though.
No,
That's
it
good.
was it was the sauce though, and it went everywhere. And I had just worked 9 hours, you know, just paid taxes for that
Mm-hmm.
day because they just come out,
Mm-hmm.
whether you like it or not. And that was the straw,
That
broke
was the
the
straw.
proverbial camel's back.
You know, I don't know if I've had a laughing moment this week, but sometimes you just gotta let it roll off your shoulders.
My shoulders are worn down.
My shoulders have enough stuff rolling off. Alright.
I don't even have shoulders anymore.
I don't even have them.
So much erosion on my shoulders.
My shoulders are eroded. They're just eroded, dude. I literally had no more shoulders.
But yeah, it's yeah, I'm just like, something at work, like it's not going right, and I just like start laughing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, what's new?
So me personally, I don't really feel like I'm turning into the Joker, but I do catch myself becoming more of a Larry David type character. At least I wish.
Oh yeah, I'm like,
You know,
I'm already in that situation
because some
of being
people
Dairy.
some people just suck.
Yeah, they do. I agree.
Some people just suck, dude. Like, you know what
Like
I want
most
to do? I want to get some people one day. I think it'd be a great idea to just find some of the nuttiest people and just have them call in. Like, I want people to believe me when I tell a story about someone. There's a couple people that I think you know who I'm talking about, maybe. But, I think we should try to get them on this show and just let them loose. There are some definite characters in my line of work and in life in general, just in the general community. And I think it'd be an awesome idea just to have somebody on here and just let them talk. Even if, it doesn't matter. I want people to hear it for themselves. I think that'd be great.
If it's the people I think you're talking about, it's like I said, I don't know how you're gonna set them down for an hour to even do that.
Yeah, that's true.
It's gonna be a task within itself.
That would be nuts. If you're out there listening and you have a question or a suggestion, or you just want to send us hate mail, we do have an email. Well, it certainly does suck @gmail.com. Send us a message. We'll read your email live on the show. As a matter of fact, let me check. Please email us. Let me check and see if we have any emails today. We're like Steve from Blue's Clues. We're just like checking it's mail time, dude. Now here's the mail that never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail. Mail. We don't have any emails. But, one day I'm going to check. One day I'm going to look at it, and there's going to be an email there, and I'm going to be like, dude, we have an email. In other business, I wanted to talk about this. So, Black Sabbath, for those that don't know, is like one of my all-time favorite bands. I know that Dustin knows that.
Yes.
Apparently, a member of Parliament is trying to. He wrote a letter, co-signed by 7 additional leaders, asking Queen Elizabeth to formally recognize the pioneers of heavy metal. So I don't know if that means they're united or what. But that's pretty cool.
What does that mean? Or do they become sirs or something?
I don't know. Sir Ozzy Osbourne.
Or like dukes?
That would be really sick, actually. I think that's cool. They apparently played Paranoid at the Commonwealth Games closing ceremony. Ozzy and Iommi reunite live. It was pretty cool. I watched it. They played a shorthand version of Iron Man, kind of, and then they played Paranoid. Tommy Clufitos and Adam Wakeman were there as their backing band. So that was kind of sick.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they definitely should be recognized for single-handedly spawning so many.
I agree.
So many bands, so many musicians.
I agree. I think Black Sabbath, unbeknownst to them at the time, and I mean, I'm the guy who's read every book they put out. I've read unofficial biographies of Black Sabbath. I know the story like the back of my hand, at least what's in the books. and it is kind of I think it was kind of an amazing tale about how they came to be. And I can't believe these guys are still alive, man. I mean, I hope they stay alive for a really long time to come, but man, they're getting old, but they're still
pretty astounding how of all people, you know, and the ones that have, look at the ones that have passed away already. Pretty impressive.
All four original members of Black Sabbath are still alive and kicking and rocking, dude. Ozzy's putting out a new album soon. Again, I think he put out one, what, in 2021 or 2020?
I don't know,
man. That one came out. Let's see. I'm gonna look it up so I'm not wrong.
We want to get the facts on this Ozzy album.
I want to make sure that I know.
Pressing matter.
That album came out in February 2020. So.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Good stuff.
COVID album.
That's what we like to call it. So, what else is going on in the world of the world? What did you have to talk about today?
Did you see the thing about the that actress that like drove her car into the side of that house?
No, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, the chick, she was in a movie with I mean she was in a bunch of movies, I think, but she was in the movie with like Harrison Ford. Something Hirsch is her name.
I don't know.
Hang on.
Can we pause for a second? And we're back. Sorry about that.
The boys are back in town.
There was absolutely no way I was going 40 more minutes. I thought about it. I was sitting here listening, and I could not focus on what you're talking about. I had Mexican food for dinner. Usually doesn't do that to me, but you know, sometimes nature calls. Anyway, so what is this? What is this lady's name? I'm just gonna type in actress car accident.
Something Hirsch.
Oh, are you talking about? Yeah, I did hear about her. Okay, I saw that she passed away, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
What that was about.
So she like.
Is it?
She was like speeding through a. Yeah, that's right. She was like speeding through this like residential neighborhood, and I guess just like blew right into a house, and then the house like blew up, like in a movie.
What?
Yeah. And then there's video. They have like an aerial view of her being wheeled out on like a gurney and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they put her, I mean, they had her like in a body bag, essentially. And you can see from the video, she like raises up out of the body bag like a zombie or something. And it's trippy. It's
yeah, I saw that she had passed away after a week of like being in the hospital.
Yeah, it was something like that. But
that's crazy though, dude.
Yeah, the video was like really bizarre because she's just like laying there, and then, like just before they put her in the truck, she just like raises up and like lunges at the guy's wheeling the gurney.
Oh goodness!
Crazy looking. But yeah, I guess she was a bit soused, they might say. She's a little soused.
All right. Well, this lady was in I saw that she was in movies and stuff. I honestly don't know what it is, man. She was from 6 Days and 7 Nights. That's the Harrison Ford one you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I remember that one. She was in some other stuff. Okay. Apparently a bunch of recent stuff. Okay. Well, rest in peace.
Rest in the peace.
I don't consider myself like a fan of this person, but she did
Yeah,
play,
just
she did
there's
play
something
Lois Lane
musical.
in Superman Doomsday. So
Hey, I mean that's respect, you know.
respect to
Lois, right?
a Lois,
Lois.
a Lois.
So you ever notice like in movies where there's like a control room and there'll be like a glass wall kind of like a
Mhm.
clear there's like a clear partition and there's like all these like flight patterns on them
Yeah.
and like sort of like in a graph with all these data on it and they're just like kind of like looking at it with like clipboards. Like what
Yeah.
is that? What is that?
I don't know. I think it depends on the movie, right?
Is that even a thing? Or is that just for the sake of the movie?
Yeah,
Because I
is
see it
that a
in
thing?
so many movies.
Yeah, like movies where it's like the government like trying to track Jason Bourne or something, and
Yeah.
they're like,
Or I mean I think the first time I saw it was like in Star Wars probably.
well, I
When
don't
they're
think the ones from Star Wars exist,
I realize that.
at
But
least not anymore.
you see it's still in it though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I get what
I
you're
always
saying.
always wondered like where did that come from?
I always wonder how, like, what is the differences in the way that police and detectives and stuff operate based on like Law and Order? Because I feel like I've watched enough episodes of Law and Order that I could probably be a cop.
Yeah. I've always
I could
wondered that too.
I could be a detective. I feel like I've watched SVU like 100 episodes of that, and that's not even like remotely
At
close
least
to the number of them that
a
they
minimum.
have. And I don't know. It just feels like I could do it if it's really how it is. If there's any detectives or police listening, I want you to email us at itcertainlydoessuck@gmail.com. I want you to
I
tell
doubt
us if your life is like Law and Order SUV.
SUV. Sports utility vehicle crimes unit. I've always wondered too, like if how close to reality those like crime shows are to how it can't be anywhere. It's probably not even remotely close to how they operate.
Probably not.
You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
they actually solve crimes in those shows, so we know for a
Yeah.
fact that that
It's
part is
not.
not right.
That's not right.
Yeah.
Things go way too smoothly in Law and Order shows. Not smoothly, but it's like they catch leads like miraculously.
Well, my thing in Law and Order, every episode they hear about somebody getting killed or attacked or something, and then they go to like who was the last person that this person was around, and then they go to some guy who's like hanging outside of his apartment, and he's like on his way home from work, and they like stop him like, hey, it's me, Agent Lieutenant Benson from SUV. I need to know about Ashley. Like, how do you know this person? He's like, oh, well, she was hanging out with Jim like that night
Yeah.
last time I saw her. And like, he's fully okay with cooperating. I mean, if he's innocent, sure. But then they easily find the next guy. And it's always like 4 different witnesses before they gets them to the final guy that did it. It's never the first guy because they're always like, it was him for sure. For sure,
Yeah,
it was
it's
him.
never it's
And
never
it's
that guy.
it's an hour-long episode. It's not gonna be that guy for sure.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of made up
Oh, yeah.
obviously scenarios for television, which makes
I just
it
want to see one where they don't
entertainment.
catch the guy. I want to see one where they don't catch him.
well, don't watch Columbo then, because Columbo gets his man every time.
Do you know what an underrated cop show is?
What?
Walker, Texas Ranger. I don't know if it's underrated. I mean, it was highly rated when it was airing, but I just feel like that show is amazing.
Well, it is good. I agree. But if you go back and watch it now, it is a bit over the top, a little.
Absolutely.
With the fight scenes and the
Absolutely.
like, they just walk in and Chuck and what's his name? They're just like in a boxing ring, just like sparring out for like, and they're just like at the station, you know?
Yeah, there's an episode where Walker like is chasing this guy who's in a helicopter, and he just like pulls out a bazooka, like a rocket launcher, and just like shoots the helicopter down.
Yeah.
It's a really
Exactly.
sick show. But
So
yeah,
it is good. I think it's sometimes forgotten about when it comes to
Yep.
the sort of crime
You know what
shows.
show I was thinking about the other day? Do you remember Renegade? The show about like he's like a Native American guy on a motorcycle, and he like
It sounds amazing. What? I've never
it
seen
was a
that.
show. It was a show in the like early '90s, dude. I remember like our grandma
Renegade?
used to watch it. Yeah, it's sick, dude. We should like watch the show. It had Lorenzo Lamas as the main character. It ran for 110 episodes from September 1992 to April
Oh, wow.
1997.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's a
it
pretty good
came
run.
on. It came on. Let's see, what channel did it come on? USA Networks in syndication, but it must have come on something else before that. Anyways, I was thinking about that the other day, and I watched the intro video of it, and I'll play the song real quick. You're not gonna be able to see the video, but I'll show it to you later, and I might actually put it up on the video or something. But yeah, the theme song is like super 90s. I know you can't
He was
hear
a
it.
cop and good at his
Well,
job,
I'll
but
send
he
it to you
committed
real
the
quick.
ultimate
Here.
sin and testified against
I know
other
you can hear
cops
it.
gone bad. Cops that tried to kill him, but got the woman he loved instead. Framed for murder, now he prowls the Badlands, an outlaw hunting outlaws, a bounty hunter, a renegade.
Renegade.
Yep.
Can't believe that. I mean, I might have seen it. I'm not sure.
I'm about to send it to you. You're about to see it.
It sounds like right up my alley, though.
Honestly, you could play in the reboot of this show. You should audition. The best part is just like the intro part where the guy narrates.
He was a cop and good at his job, but he committed the ultimate sin and testified against other cops gone bad. Cops that tried to kill him, but got the woman he loved instead. Framed for murder, now
Good stuff, right?
Oh wow, that looks amazing,
Yeah. We should definitely
dude.
we should
He
definitely
has his shirt off,
Oh yeah.
pouring a gallon of water on himself, while he's got one leg up on his motorcycle peg.
Yep. It's
Dude,
it's good stuff, dude. It's like
It's amazing.
that intro alone is just a like love letter to mid-90s TV. It's really sick.
It really is. How? I mean, I feel like they could have got his pants a little tighter on that
It's
in
possible.
that one shot, but it's like that's as tight as they could get him. I guess at short notice. Definitely should have been tighter though.
Yep. But yeah, what did you have today? You said you had a couple things you wanted to bring to the table.
What were the things?
Yeah, it's tough to remember the things.
Yeah, I had the observation about the control rooms in the movies because I've always wondered what that was. And I've never looked it up to see what it if it was an actual thing or not. Um, so we started playing Power Wash Simulator 2.
We did, dude. I'm hooked.
We're deep into the power washing,
Dude, you know what's crazy, dude? So,
and
okay, so me and Dustin got into power washing simulator. Is it power washer or power washing? It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. Yeah,
It's just a game. It's the reason video games were created. This is the magnum opus of gaming. If you play this game, I just want you to know that you will see the world in a different way. I was at the restaurant what I ate at tonight. I saw a bench out front, and my first thought was not, do I sit on this for a nice relaxing rest? Or no, it wasn't that. It was, this could be power washed. This looks like it needs to be power washed. This is not 100% clean.
I've
And
been
that's
having
kind of
the
the way
same.
that I look at life now. Is
I've been having the same thoughts. Should this or could this be power washed? The answer is usually yes for both.
honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking about starting a power washing business. I played the game for 3 days. I think I could do it. We watched a skate park. We've watched a couple houses. We watched a
Playground.
motorcycle, playground, golf cart. I can wash anything. I can power wash anything.
You power wash anything.
I even upgraded to the heavy duty washer. So
I'm still at the medium washer, which
he's still in
works all right.
He's getting there.
Works
He's
pretty
getting too
good.
heavy. But yeah, that game is sick. You should play it. I don't know who developed it, but it's not even really a game. It's more like a lifestyle.
It's once you feel the power of washing, it'll change your life. It really will. You're like, I've been washing things all wrong. I could have been using the power on it
When I close my
to wash
eyes,
it.
when I close my eyes, even in the middle of the day, when I blink, I see water cleanly washing like a wall or something. I
Yes.
just see things getting power washed.
And you
For
see the
endless-
contrast of dirt and cleanliness.
When I close
And
my
it's very
eyes, I
satisfying.
just see it. I just see it being washed. I can just see it. Line after line of washing. It's awesome, dude. You know,
Yeah,
whenever you used to play Guitar Hero a lot, you would look away from the screen and everything's like moving up.
Yes,
That's how my life is now, but everything's being power washed.
right.
Yeah,
So weird, isn't it?
That is weird.
It's definitely not a game that I thought would be fun. It's just like with any of those other simulator games. I'm like, it's just real life. Why would I want to? Like, why would I
Yeah.
want to do that? But
Well, see,
oddly enough,
I've played a couple of the other simulator type games, and usually they include like a lot of management and a lot of like business aspects and stuff. Like you've got to like I played this game called Drug Dealer Simulator, and you gotta like deliver drugs to the people. There's like a laptop you have that has all your clients on it, and you gotta like know what they need and what they want and how much it costs, and you gotta go and divvy up the drugs and put them in little bags, and you gotta deliver it to them, and you can't get caught by the police. For me, I just feel like that's a little bit. I mean, that's definitely what drug dealers do, but I feel like that's a little bit too much work. You know, Power Wash
Yeah.
Simulator, you just power wash. That's it. You make money,
That's all you do.
and all you do with the money is you can buy new like outfits. You can buy like different color like power washing gear, and you can upgrade your equipment, and that's it. And that's all you need to do with the money. So there is like some progression. It's also co-op. You can play with a buddy, and it's really sick. But yeah, I think they hit the nail on the head with that one.
it's pretty cut and dry. You know, it's like
It's definitely not dry.
you don't really. It's not dry. Well, it's not super realistic
No.
in that when you're pressure washing, sometimes you have to worry about like chipping paint,
Right.
you know, or just breaking things in general.
Mm.
That's not really an issue in the game, I don't think.
Not yet. Not to
But
the point I've gotten to, I don't think.
maybe eventually, maybe could be a problem. But yeah, it's just like kind of a mindless game. You can like just chill out and, you know, relax a bit.
I give Power Wash Simulator 10 out of 10. That's my review.
I give it a pressure setting of 10.
I give it a 10 out of 10 pressure washer setting. But yeah, you're right. In real life, you use a pressure washer and you hit a wall or something. You're like, well, there goes all of the paint and possibly some of the materials.
Yeah.
In this game, I don't think there's not really. You can't really mess up. It's a real.
Just
it's
like
a real
clean
my
it.
type of game. Yep.
It is kind of weird though. Some of the, like we were talking about, sometimes you get to the very end of the job and it tells you the couple little things that are still need to be cleaned, and the spots that need to be cleaned are like so minute that you wouldn't be able to see them in real life. You know,
You've got to search for that little spot
Yeah.
you didn't hit, and it's like on the bottom of like a single post on like a railing on a porch. It's like
like,
an inch.
nobody's gonna see that.
No, I can't see it. The people that own this house are not going to ever look at that. If they do, I'm not going to work for them again. I mean, but there is like some lore too. I keep getting text messages on there about stuff, and I don't read them. I don't know what it's about.
Yeah, I don't read them either.
It's
They just like
storyline.
kind of talk about the next job and stuff like that.
But yeah, it's a sick game.
A lot of fun. I like it.
You know, we're living in the
Pressure
future,
washing.
man. We're living in the future where two guys can work all day, come home, and have a beer and pressure wash, but not really.
But not really pressure wash. But still virtually washing with pressure.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk? You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I kind of feel guilty sometimes when I play that game because I'm like, I'm working in a in a virtual space for people that aren't real, and I could be working in real life, making real money, but I don't want to. I want to play a power washing simulator.
Yeah, you know,
There's
some
actually-
video games now, they're just like, you kind of have to be like in the right headspace to play certain games because they're like so involved and in depth,
I agree.
which, you know, it's cool because there's like puzzles and problem solving, but sometimes it's like, man, I don't have the capacity to do that because that's like what I've done all day
For
at
me,
work.
For me, dude, it's like I'll see a game that looks interesting to me, and I'll be like, dude, this looks sick. I might play this. And then I'm like, I buy it or download it, and I'm just like, I can't play it while I have like music playing in the background. You know, I can't talk to the boys in Discord while I'm playing.
Yeah, because you have
I
to be
gotta
like paying attention.
Yeah, I gotta listen to the cutscenes. I gotta learn about how to play. I gotta learn about the storyline. And I just don't know if I can do it anymore. Dude, when I was a kid, I could sit in front of the TV for like literally endless amount of time and play like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest or something, and I would just beat the game. I'd play it until I couldn't do anything else in the game. I would 100% the game. Now I'll play a game for like 40 minutes, and I'm like, dude, I don't know if I can play this game. I don't have the attention span. I feel like that it has to do with just the internet and the access, the accessible, endless information that we have. Like, I can open up TikTok or Instagram and watch like a 10-second video, and I'm like, oh, that's funny. I'll never remember it ever again. Well, let me get to the next one.
Yeah.
And you just keep swiping forever until, well, you can't. You couldn't watch every video on Instagram. You would never stop swiping. you would die of old age
Swiper.
before you
Swiper, no
got
swiper.
to the end. And it used to be when you got a video game as a kid or a CD or something or even a movie, you're like, dude, I'm gonna watch this, like, I want to play this game like 100 times because I'm not gonna get another game for like a couple months or maybe like till Christmas, you know. But now
That's
I
true.
have like money and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna buy this game, and then it's like, oh, dude, I'm bored of it. I'm gonna buy another one, you know.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't mean as much.
Yeah, and I just don't have this, like, I'll play again. Like, I got into Far Cry 5, which was pretty sick. I think I mentioned that on an episode previously. I still have it installed, and I'm still planning on finishing it, but will I? I can't answer that question.
Maybe.
It's a cool game, but I don't know if I will stick with it, you know? But that one is one that I played for, you know, at least a week. That's a pretty good amount of time for me.
Yeah.
A week is a good time. That's a good amount of time. I usually don't spend that long on a video game these days.
Oh, I definitely don't.
Maybe like a day. I'll play it like one night and be like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I feel like I played enough of it to know what it's about.
The only game, truthfully, the last game I played for like longer than a week was probably Mafia 3. And I mean, I played that game all the way through twice, which I've never done
That's actually impressive.
on a game either. But that's how good it was to me.
For me, dude, I think my last one that I did everything on you can do, like just played it until even the DLC, like I played it until you couldn't play it anymore, was Ghost of Tsushima. That game is sick.
Oh yeah.
When that comes to PC, I'll probably play it again. It's tight.
I did play that one a bunch, actually. I didn't finish it though, but that was a really good game. Like everything about like the soundtrack, dude. Like the way it looked.
Yep.
I'm a sucker for like samurai things.
Another one was Spider-Man, which came out today or yesterday on Steam, and I hear really good things about it. So Spider-Man, right, I didn't play the DLC for that one. So while it's difficult for me to justify spending $60 on a game I already own, I haven't played the quote-unquote remastered version of it yet. So that might be the thing that tips me in that direction to go ahead and pick it up. And I know there's probably going to be a Steam sale for it in like 2 weeks.
Tips you on over.
You know, for it, it'll probably go down to $50. You know, I'll regret paying $60 for it. But you know what? You only live once. And I'm only going to play Spider-Man probably twice. Which I've already played it one time. I might play it again. So, that game's sick. Just Cause 3. Another classic example of a game that I couldn't put down. The game is tight.
Started playing that one recently.
It's sick. It's just fun.
You got it for me for my birthday.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a fun game.
It was really cool.
But yeah, like, what, I mean, Far Cry or not Just Cause 5. Come on, come out. Come out.
Come on, already, dude.
Come on, dude.
You need to come out. Just Cause.
I want to play some Just Cause 5, dude. Come on, dude. What else is there to talk about, man? Like, I'm honestly...
I don't know, dude.
New Clutch video coming out on, what day was it? The 14th? Is that today?
Oh, this is today. It's probably out now.
Oh my god. Let's see, dude. It said 12. I'm going to their freaking... Oh, no, it's the 16th.
Oh,
so it's going to be Tuesday.
Tuesday.
There's 8 people waiting. They're going to be waiting for 2 days. I should be
I thought it was going to come out at midnight, but...
It premieres in 47 hours. I'm just going to say, I'm going to put my... I can't wait. So put my little 2 cents in there.
My little 2 cents, you know what I'm saying?
My little 2 cents. Yeah, so new Clutch videos coming out in 2 days. That's gonna be sick. I love me some Clutch. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm out of things to talk about, dude. I've all my shows are done
Already?
for now. Yeah, no, I'm not. I mean, we're not ending. I don't have anything else this week. I am dried up. You know,
Right up.
there's She-Hulk coming out. We can watch She-Hulk together.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but I wasn't.
I'm not like
I don't know.
super duper
There's just
excited.
there's a lot of Marvel stuff. There's
like,
just a lot of it right now.
there's like almost always a Marvel show going on.
Like, yeah, coming out or coming
If
on.
not,
and
there is a Marvel movie in theaters.
there's a lot. I don't know. It's just a lot of content. It seems.
I agree with you. I think that they have a lot of stuff. I know right now that it's popular and it's hip to hate on superhero movies and stuff. And it's not that I hate them or am getting sick of them. I just think that they are putting out a lot of stuff. I think they need to give us time to wait on some stuff. Because, dude, it's like a 2-week gap between shows now. Like, we just got done with Miss Marvel, which I haven't even watched yet. This is the first Marvel Cinematic Universe property that I am not, like, caught up on, like, instantly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just, I don't know if I'm going to watch it. I'm going to see if I can just be like a regular person and understand what's going on in the movies without watching this show. If I start watching She-Hulk and it tells me that I have to watch Miss Marvel, which I don't think it will, but if it tells me that, I'm going to be like, dude, the one time that I didn't watch a Marvel show,
I'm out, dude.
I'm now lost.
Oh. Yeah,
But I don't think it's going to happen.
I certainly hope not, because, you know, when you're reading the comics, it's not really that way usually. Like, you can typically jump right into any title and like figure out what's happening pretty quickly.
Yeah, for the most part,
Yeah.
you could jump into like the middle of a story arc, and in like 2 issues, you're caught up to what's going on.
Yeah.
You know.
So it definitely shouldn't. The movie shouldn't be that way either, I don't think, or the
No,
shows.
and they're not really outside of like if you don't, if you didn't watch like Infinity War and you go in to see Endgame, it's like you're lost. But if you didn't watch, if you didn't watch the first Captain America movie, you can pretty much figure out what he is and who he is by the time you see him in another movie. So I mean, you could just like Google it.
Oh, did you watch any of the Sandman show?
No, it's on Netflix. But I've heard very good things.
I gave you my net.
That it's
Remember
taking
that?
me a while to log in. Okay, it's taking me a bit. It's been like 2 months. But is it good?
I watched the first episode, and I never read any of the books, so I don't have anything to gauge it on. But I will say it looked pretty good.
So I have been hearing about
God.
Sandman for years and years about how good it is and how
I always heard that too, yeah.
Yeah.
But I never. It seemed like they wrote always just so far into the series, I just never picked it up or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard from several people that the books are really good, and like I said, the show it started off a little like a lot of time lapsed in that first episode, which I guess doesn't matter all that much because like the Sandman, like the Master of Dreams or whatever, kind of lives in this different realm outside of time.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's not that crucial, but yeah, like a lot happened in the first episode, like setting everything up and establishing a lot of those roles. But I'm liking it so far.
You know, I might go ahead and get
I'm liking
your Netflix information one more time from you and check it out tonight.
Well, I done forgot it, so
Well, I'm gonna have to get you to remember it so I can watch
good luck,
it.
buddy.
Well, you
Good
know
luck,
what?
buddy.
You'll have to get Netflix to send you an email to reset your password.
Well, I'm not gonna do it. So
Well, okay. Well, I'll find it in the messages. I'll have to find it.
go ahead and try to log in 5 times and lock it out. So
All right. Well, I'll try that too. I have to guess.
but
Yeah,
no, it's pretty cool.
Have you? Speaking of logging into stuff, why does everything require you to send a code to your phone now? When did this start?
I don't. I guess I guess it's just a security reasons to
I
send
get
it to your
that.
personal.
But look, if I'm
Phone
creating an
number,
account for something and I put an email in, I already know that I've got to verify that email, right? So why would I create an account with an email that doesn't belong to me? And why do you need my phone number too to send me a text message for the code to put in?
Well,
Like, I understand if I'm trying to, like, hack somebody or, like, guess their password. I'm like, okay, they have two-factor authentication set up, so if you try to log in, you know, you've got your Google Authenticator or whatever, or your text message or SMS or whatever thing. But, like, if I'm trying to, like, I tried to create this YouTube account, and I had to use your phone to get the code so I could.
That's right. Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, like, I don't have a phone anymore. I'm living phoneless.
Well, the reason they justify it is for security reasons. The real reason is because so they can sell your data
Exactly. So that somebody
to an ad company to spam you. That's the real reason.
That's 1,000,000% why.
Yeah, it is.
They just want my phone number too. You know,
Every-
anytime I log into my email, it's like, anytime I log into freaking anything now, it's like pop up right when I log in. Is this phone number correct? Is this backup email correct?
You know what I always
Like-
click?
I always click yes. Remind me
I
later.
always
or
no.
looks
I
good.
always click. You know what I like to click? Not now.
Not now is my favorite.
I like to hit not now. It's like I'm busy.
Not now,
No,
buddy.
I don't. Not now.
Windows has this great feature where about every couple of days when you turn your computer on, it comes up and says, we would like to finish setting up your device, which I have no idea what I possibly need to set up on it. Like, I've had this computer for 3 years, and I have all my stuff logged in. Everything is there. It's a blue screen that stops your computer from basically booting up and goes, we need to finish setting up your account. I always click remind me in 3 days. That's the only option. So in 3 days, it'll come back up and say, we need to
weird.
finish setting up your account. I don't know what information they want from me.
Yeah. What could you possibly need set up that's not already set up?
I don't know.
Because you've been using it. Just
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine. It's perfectly fine. I don't know what else they need.
Every couple weeks, I'll get on my laptop, and it'll ask me to upgrade to Windows 11.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
not
button?
happening.
You know what
now.
button I hit? Not now.
Not now, dude. I'm not doing it.
Hey,
not now.
hey,
Not never.
I got pressure washing to do. Not now.
Not now, partner.
Don't bother me.
Also, you have to be a complete moron to upgrade to Windows 11 with the knowledge that every other Windows operating system is terrible. I'm waiting for Windows 12. I'm holding out.
Hold on, I'm not 12.
Because look at this. Okay, you had Windows
You got
XP,
12 banger.
amazing. Windows Vista, not amazing. Windows 7, still the best. Windows 8, still the worst. Windows 10 is fine. It's closer to what 7 was supposed to be, or what 7 was like. They went back to their roots. They gave me a start button again. You know, I'm sick of relearning this. I'm too old for this. I'm sick of learning how to use technology. Call me a boomer if you want to. But I understand now why older people are like, I don't know how to work this. When I was a kid, I was like, how do you not know how to work this?
Yeah.
How do you not know how to turn on a
Starting
VCR?
I'm slowly starting to realize that how they got that way, because I mean, just like earlier, Windows updated and like all my settings were jacked up.
And mine too. Oh, let me just
And-
give you guys.
Dude, I could not figure out what the heck was the problem.
You know what the problem was? Okay, so we
And
started.
it was on your end.
It was me. Okay, so what happened was we do this through Discord. Okay, so like his camera is on Discord, my camera is on Discord. Our mics were connected through Discord. When Windows updated last night, because I shut my computer off like a good person, give it a little time to rest every night when I go to sleep. And when I shut it off, it says update and shut down. That's the only option you have. You can't not update. If you want to shut it down, you can't. So I updated it, shut down, went to bed, woke up today, or had my whole day. Then I come here to record, and I called Dustin on Discord. I can't hear him. He can't hear me apparently. Okay, so I see his little green outline lighting up. I'm like, what the heck is going on, dude? So I'm telling him, I'm typing him, hey dude, make sure you check your Discord voice and video settings, because sometimes when Windows updates, it'll change it back to default. I'm telling him this. And I'm sitting here for like 20 minutes, just like waiting.
Just waiting.
I wasn't like upset or anything. I was just like, we'll figure it out. And then I'm like, you know what, maybe I should just check mine. Of course, mine were set to default, which is not proper sound settings for my computer.
Dude, I was like changing everything, and then probably jacked my stuff up even more. And
so then after all that's said and done, we go to record through Streamlabs, and I hit the record button, and guess what's not even playing? My mic. Okay, because it was not even. It was set to default again on Stream. And Windows just decided to just wreck my day, I guess. So thank you, Billiam Gates, for your update. I don't know what it was. It was probably some other thing where I gotta put my phone number in. What even was Windows update? I don't even freaking know.
They're like, how much more data can we get? How much more?
How much more of his information can we get? You know what I hate? Whenever you download an app that has like a game, it'd be like a game or some kind of app, and it'd be like, this app wants wants access to your pictures and your camera and your phone and your microphone and your contacts. Like, for what?
Yeah, it's.
I just feel like an old man
why.
screaming into the wilderness about this. Yeah, we know why. Look, kids, this is my wisdom. I know Dustin normally does the wisdom of the night. My wisdom, if you're listening, is this. Nothing is free. If something is free, it's not free. You are paying for it with your identity, with your information, with your name, your phone number, your email address, and your time, because there's probably going to be ads. Nothing is free. If it sounds too good to be true, it's too good to be true.
Just like from the movie Snatch. Okay. Johnny Four Fingers goes to Boris the Butcher.
Okay.
And he gets a gun from him. Like a pistol, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Four Fingers is like, so how much do you want for it? And Boris goes, nothing.
Why?
He says, okay, what do you want for it? And that right there, I live my life by that.
Yep.
Because I know there is nothing that you can get for absolutely Scottish free.
Nothing you can get for free.
And it's that line in the movie it's taught me a lot. It's taught me a lot about life.
So, what is the band of the week?
Oh, yeah, I got one.
You got one? I'm gonna look them up right now. Really cool.
Yeah, it's a band called Boundaries.
Boundaries.
Yes.
All right. Okay, I found them. A top song. We already know. It's called "Is Survived By." Let's hear it. I'm gonna roll it up in the volume wise.
Sure. Go for it. Yeah, they're from Hartford, Connecticut, and they're just, I mean, another one of them just banging hardcore bands, you know? They just let it rip.
Looking at
They just put out a new single. They're about to put out a new album in October, I think. And they put out a new single this past week, but yeah, it's really they're one of my favorites.
pretty heavy stuff, dude.
Yeah, you should play that. You should play that new single, that Heaven's Broken Heart.
All right, let's do that. That's the artist pick.
That's a good one.
I usually like to read the bio. They don't have a bio, but we'll definitely have them linked up in the description of our episode, as always.
Yeah, they have a song called Dog Teeth, and that tells you pretty much everything.
Yep.
That tells you pretty much everything you need to know.
Yeah, these guys are sick.
Yeah, Boundaries. Check them out. Hartford, Connecticut.
Check them out,
Hartford
dude.
County.
If you guys are in a band, if anybody out there listening is in a band or is an artist and wants us to listen to your music, send us an email at @gmail.com. I just really want to check my email one day. There's an email there. We'll listen to it. We'll have you on. If you want to come hang out with us and just talk to us, we can probably set that up. We are going to have a new overlay here in the next couple of weeks. One of our good friends, Jimmy, he's probably gonna, if he was here, he would say no, he would deny it, but he's a talented graphic artist, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
And video editor, and I've seen a mock-up of what he's got working for us, and a little intro as well that I think you're gonna really love. It's good stuff. We'll have that up hopefully in the next couple of episodes. So I'm excited to show that to everybody. It's gonna be sick. I'm also trying to work on the audio quality of this show. I'm not an audio engineer. I know how to use Reaper, kind of, just for recording like demos and stuff. But I've never done a podcast editing through it or anything. But hopefully this episode sounds a little cleaner, sounds a little better. We're still in the very early stages of production on this show because I don't know what I'm doing. But I hope everybody's enjoying it. If you are enjoying it, please send us an email at @gmail.com. And
Somebody please email us.
Please send me an email, dude. Please, dude. Please, please, dude. Please, dude. Dude, please.
Please send an email.
We are gonna make T-shirts one day.
One day.
This is just a pre-plug. We don't have T-shirts now, but one day we will. And it will be on our website.
Let me tell you something. It's been my dream to make a T-shirt that we did T-shirts as in bands and stuff, and that's cool. That just goes with it. But I want to do T-shirts of anything and everything.
I want to be a graphic tee designer first and foremost.
And I feel like this this could be the place to do that.
Could be it.
You know?
For real, absolutely.
But firstly, somebody please email us.
Please email us, please. I just want our email address is, well, it certainly does suck, at gmail.com, I believe. At email.com.
At email.
Please go to email.com, type in my email, and you can send me an email.
My email is email@email.com.
You can also send in voice videos on Anchor, which I don't think anybody actually listens to Anchor, because that's just how I put stuff on Spotify. But I'm gonna check right now. I don't think anybody has sent anything. But you know what? If you did and I didn't see it, sorry. But you can also send them on there too. But yeah, that's all I have. Was there any last thoughts? Any closing statements?
Well, if for some reason you know what the glass partition in the movies with all the layouts and all of the flight plans, if you know what that is, send us an email.
Please, I need to know if those are real.
And I don't hate
classified information, then that's fine. Just don't give your name.
I don't want to look it up.
I'm not looking at it. I don't even know how to do that.
I want to learn what it is organically.
You know one of the most frustrating things of all time is having a question to Google and not knowing how to word it.
Oh yeah,
That
I hate that one.
Sucks. Like, I'm not gonna Google what it is.
Dude.
The glass partition thing in movies real? That's not gonna come up with nothing.
That one might, but yeah, dude, I don't know how many times I've been like at work, and there's something like very specific I needed to look up in the moment, and dude, it will just, you can't find it because like Google's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, they're like, I don't know, dude. Where's Wikipedia? I don't know.
Yeah.
Figure it out. But alright, that's going to be it for this week. Thank you for joining us in another exciting installment of, well, it certainly does suck, the Variety Hour.
Certainly does.
I appreciate you listening. I hope that it sounds good to your ears. I hope that you enjoy some of these bands that we recommend. I hope that you enjoy us talking. And finally, I hope that you send us an email at, well, it certainly does suck, at gmail.com. And
If you do anything,
if
just
you do
send an
anything
email.
this week, I challenge you. YouTube Studio tells me that I need to do a call to action. Okay? This is my call to action. If you do anything this week, send me an email. Just say hi. I don't care what it says. I don't care who you are. If you're listening to this right now, I want you to send me an email. It can
Just
say
say.
anything.
Literally, it could just be a period.
It could be anything. It could be a Oxford comma. I don't care what it is.
Comic Sans, hey.
Hey,
Comic Sans, hey.
Comic Sensei. Alright,
I'm from Comic Sensei County.
that's it. No more final thoughts. No more ad-libs at the end. This is it. We're stopping the episode right now. Goodbye.